Okay, it's beer o'clock again on the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a beer from the Tring Brewery, and it's a bottle of their Colley's Dog full-bodied ruby ale. Tring Brewing Company, 5.2% ABV in a 500ml bottle, and I do like my red ales. I really do. One of my favourite styles of beer is a red ale. Plain gold cap on this one. Get it open into a glass. Okay, looking at the beer then, definitely a red ale. Look at that, you can, there you go. If I just hold that still, the camera's not quite picking it up, but it's kind of that colour there. See the red blob of light shining through the glass? It's kind of that, as close as I can get it with the camera. Red, deep red mahogany coloured beer. One finger head is off-white. It's creamy carbonation. There's nice amount of carbonation there streaming from the side of the glass. There you go. Let's get a nose. Bit of spice. Bit of toffee. Let's get into the Colley Dog by the Tring Brewery. Cheers everyone. Oh, now this is my second red ale on the bounce. Before this I did the Allendale Wolf. That was 5.5%, this is 5.2%. But this one is got a really nice bitter kick to it on the backbone. On the back of the beer. It's very well hopped, this one. Spicy, the spiciness that comes through in the nose comes through in the taste. It's into caramel, chocolate. Let's give it another taste. Oh. But it's really nice and bitter on the back end, this one. Hints of licorice. The mouthfeel. The mouthfeel is kind of a low to medium mouthfeel, where it kind of very refreshing, but it still leaves that kind of little bit of hoppy film or the beer film on the inside of your mouth, just to let it, and down the back of your throat, just to release more of them flavours. It's a very, I keep on mentioning it, but I think it's important that it's a nicely hot beer, this one, it really is. Like a dark fruit, dark berry. Yeah, this is nice. This is very nice. Just might let my palate adjust to that one in a moment. Okay, dark ruby in colour but not over rich. Strong yet very drinkable. This premium ale has a long dry finish with overtones of malt and walnuts. Convinced he had been cursed by local women, Ruth Osborne John Butterfield of Tring had her branded a witch and hunted down. Ruth and her husband attempted to flee, but were ultimately caught and killed by a mob, the ringleader of which was one Thomas Colley. The forces of justice caught up with Thomas Colley, and on August the 24th, 1751, I love our history, I've got to be honest, I love this good old Great British history. Okay, Thomas Colley, on the 24th of August 1751, Colley was gibbeted for his crimes at Double Coat Cross, where ever since his spirit roams in the form of a huge black dog. Just sending a couple of tingles down my spine, that reading that. Right, okay, Colley was gibbeted. If any of you know what the word gibbeted means, please put it in the comments box, because I don't know. Is it like hung, drawn and quartered, or I'm not sure. Put it in the comments box. Okay, yeah, that's Colley's Dog by the Tring Brewery. Love their beers, love the Tring Brewery's beers. Reviewed the Jack-o'-Legs, the Side Pocket for a Toe, which was a nice hoppy pale ale. Also I keep mentioning it, but it's an amazing kind of barley wine type strong ale. It is their Tring Death or Glory, nearly forgot it. Pardon me. Getting back to the Wolfland, let's give this beer a final thought and a rating. Let's give it a final wash round. I've drunk some of the beer, so I'm now able to give it a good wash round, release some of them aromas. Bit of butteriness there in the beer, but it's really, it is for me. They mention walnuts and kind of like a dark kind of nut and fruit, but for me, the hoppiness of this beer really does give this beer a nice edge. It's a nice edge. I suppose it is quite nutty, but you always kind of pick up them flavours anyway. If you read the label before, you kind of go what's on the back of the label, so I tend not to read the label until I've at least drunk half of the beer. But yes, come to think of it now, there is a subtle nuttiness to the beer. I give Tring Brewery's Colley's Dog, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from the Real Ale Guide. It's just a beer that is 5.2%. You could have a nice good old session on this in the sun, or equally in the winter, dark cold night. Just grab a few bottles and have it as a bit of a winter warmer. Great flexibility with the beer, great taste of the beer. As I said, 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching me. Thanks to the Tring Brewery. Put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe if you like. Cheers.